EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visitor sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here's the first drive down for the Jags. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
That's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have a perfect game.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down. Off play action. Here's Goff. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down at a yard. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the keeper, here's Goff. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. First down. A gain of 26 yards. Here's Goff. Tyreek Hill's got another one. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. First down. First and goal. 4-yard line. Goff. That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Barkley is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. And I'm just wondering.
Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jags get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
Now, he wasn't playing that last game right here on earth, was he? I mean, there's just no way. I mean, that performance, that number of times getting the ball into the end zone, throwing it.
No interceptions.
No interceptions, took care of it. Yeah, he was a little otherworldly in his last performance.
Will McDonald there on the tackle. You look at this Jaguar defense. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Here's Hill on the return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jaguars offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. Back to throw, Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Goff. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Watson, 64 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Yellow! Attack! Hey, 43!
Here's Mahomes to throw. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the ball on the 30. Here's second and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll give the Hall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Yellow! Yellow!
To throw, it's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Loose inside the 30. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Buy down these two. Buy down these two.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. There's Evans again. Complete. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll run with Hall. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
43.
Now Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Terrence Ferguson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos are back within a score. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Play action. It's gone. He'll diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Now it's gone. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's in the space past the 25 and down to the 19-yard line. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now gone. He gets it complete to Harris. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Goff. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this 1st half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Broncos offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tucker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now here's Mahomes. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Attack, attack!
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man is Ibuka. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's good.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yellow, come back! Hey, yellow, go. Hey, 57, 57. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when you prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Out of the gun, Goff. This one into the hands of Harris on the crossing route. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Jacksonville.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll send Watson in motion right. There's Goff. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Goff now looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for... Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Mahomes going to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to go up top again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Broncos offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Second half starts with a run by Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Will McDonald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Tucker. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Airing this one out for Evans. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Tough one there. First drive in the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Goff. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. To throw is Goff. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Denver's offense ready to go again. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
15. Hey, rip lift.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Evans. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And again, it's Mahomes. He gets it underneath to Hall. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Attack, attack!
Now Mahomes. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Breece Hall, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Sanders on for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. We got a brand-new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. To the right side, he finds his receiver, Harris. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Brings up second and 2.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. 2 yards to go, second down. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Here's Goff. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. First target, first catch, and a first down.
6. That's good for a Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Jaguars.
Goff now looks to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
And 4 at the 47-yard line.
Quickly out wide, this is Watson.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a broker. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Hall again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. This pass out wide to Hall. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Jaguars offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes them so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Goff now to throw. Watson making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Complete once again to Watson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Oh, no, lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wow, so they were already in field goal range. Now this and a completely new story to tell.
And frankly, what they're going to say when they review this game and go over it, they're going to tell them, you had one job. All right, you knew what you had to get done. You knew where we wanted to kick the field goal from. You know our range. Just take care of the football, and we win the game.
Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Here's first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hall want to give up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Mahomes. That's caught by Tucker. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. All three timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. Mahomes. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Mahomes to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Mahomes will throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. This is 3rd and goal.
Fall down these two.
Here's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. This is first and 10. They'll start at 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So the Jaguars going to get possession of the football first here in this overtime session as the kick is away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. They juked him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Jaguars, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
From the gun, here's Goff. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
A bit had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Barkley, inside handoff. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. From the gun on third down, Goff. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. A gain of 15.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Now it's gone. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
For the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. So only a field goal on that opening drive of overtime. Will that hold up? We'll find out as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously a touchdown would win it. Looking to put a drive together. Now Patrick going to change the play. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. Oh, and it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.